What's up, yogis? Today we're talking all about the neck. Shoulders over your wrists, palms down, hips over your knees. On your inhale, drop your belly to the earth, gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, round your spine, gaze to your navel, press into your hands. Inhale, drop your belly towards the earth, look up. Exhale, round, gaze to your navel, let your head be heavy. Come to a seated position. Take your right hand outside of your right hip, take your left arm up, and start to lean to the right. And then switch, left hand outside of left hip, right arm reaches up, lean to your left. Lift back up, left hand to the top of your right thigh, right hand plants behind you, lift through the crown of your head, look to your right shoulder. And switch, right hand, left thigh, left hand behind you, lengthen through the crown of your head, look behind your left shoulder. Back through center, walk your hands forward, allow your head to rest on the earth. Lift back up, walk your hands back to your feet. This next one looks kind of like a turkey. Next slides, chin will shift forward, chin will shift back. Forward, back. Long through your spine, forward and back. Next, side to side. Gaze right, center, left, center. Take 5 rounds like that. Back to a neutral position. Look up, look down, up, down. 5 times like that. Let your chin move towards your chest and right ear towards right shoulder. Chin back to chest, left ear, left shoulder. Chin back to chest, right shoulder, chest, left shoulder, chest. Neutral position. We'll take it back. Chin lifts up, head falls back, right shoulder. Chin lifts up, left shoulder. Up, right shoulder. Up, left shoulder. Up, chin comes back into your chest. 2 full rolls, both directions. So chin falls down towards chest, take it slow, right ear, right shoulder. Chin lifts up, left ear, left shoulder. All the way to center. 1 more time. Once your chin comes back to your chest, go opposite way. Left ear, left shoulder. Once your chin reaches your chest again, neutral spine, lift your head up. Okay, shoulder rolls. Lift your shoulders up, press them back to the wall behind you and down. Up, back, down. Up, back, down. Last time. From here, shrug your shoulders towards your ears, drop them down. Shrug towards the ears, drop them down. 1 more time, towards the ears. Drop them down. Hands come behind your head. Interlace your fingers. Gently let your chin come toward your chest and just slightly pull the back of your head with your hands. Just very gentle here. And lift up. You can take this a step further with a forward fold as well as the hands. I recommend forward fold for neck lengthening with or without the hands. Forward fold, feet are hip width distance apart, knees over ankles, hips over knees. Knees can be bent as much as you need. Take the stance, grab opposite elbows, nod your head yes and no, sway up and down, release your spine, lengthen through your neck. Maybe you sway from side to side. Option to have the arms released as well. You could also take your hands to the back of your neck, interlace them, and gently pull here. There is a bit of a disclaimer with this one. Our neck is a very vulnerable space, so be careful. You don't want to pull or tug too hard. You don't want to hurt yourself. Okay, come to a comfortable seated position. Look down to your right knee. Take your right hand opposite of your right knee on your head. Gently start to pull your head forward toward your knee. Lift back up. This does not have to be a big movement. It's not a lot of tugging with your hand. It's very, very gently, and you'll feel it. The sensation that you feel, kind of gently work into that by pulling with your hand. Make sure you go slow. Other side. Gaze is to your left knee. Left hand comes opposite of your knee and lands on the back of your head. Start to gently pull your forehead toward your left knee. Super careful as you do this. Work into sensation, no sharp shooting pains. And lift back up. That's a way to exaggerate your neck stretching, just like we do when our chin comes to chest and then over to the side. If you wanted to add a little bit extra, could just very gently add a little bit more weight. So wherever you feel a lot of sensation, option to give a little extra tug with your hand. Super important that you don't ever pull too hard. We want to take care of our cervical spine. We want to take care of all these little pieces that encase our neck to support our head. Take your hands behind you and interlace them. Then take your hands to your right side. Press your right elbow in, lengthen through the crown of your head. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. Take 3 deep breaths. The crown of your head back up. Take your hands to your left side. Draw your left elbow in, long through the crown of your head. Stack your joints. Take your left ear to your left shoulder. Big breaths in and out. Elbow draws in. Shoulders stay square. And lift back up. Take shoulder rolls back. Take shoulder rolls forward. Take your hands to your shins, round your spine, gaze to your navel. Inhale, press your heart forward. C-curve your back. As you move through seated cat-cows, your hands serve as a bind. So when you press your chest forward, you're pulling your hands back. When you round your back, you're pulling your hands using tension in your shoulders to create space and length. Take your chin towards your chest, round through your back, hands to your shins. Inhale, press your chest forward, chin lifts up. Exhale, round your spine, pull your hands. Inhale, press your chest forward. Next up, puppy pose. Take your knees wide on your mat. Take your big toes to touch. Keep your hips lifted above your knees. Walk your hands forward on the mat. You can stay here. You could come to your forearms. You could come to your chin or your forehead. Maybe arms reach forward. Child's pose, knees together, feet together, hips shift back. Take your forehead to the mat. Take your hands to the tops of your heels. Tuck your chin into your chest so the top of your head comes to the mat. Lift your hips up in space. This is another one of those poses you can hurt your neck. So if this hurts at all, you may need to tuck your chin more into your chest to get to the top of your head. Last but not least, fish pose. Extend your legs forward on the mat. Come to your forearms. Fingertips will graze your glutes. Shoulders over your elbows. Forearms work parallel to one another. Palms down on the mat. Press into your hands and forearms. Lift your chest up. Point through your toes. Let your head fall back. Mouth is open. Release. Thanks for watching, yogis. I hope these neck stretches have been helpful, and I'll catch you next time.